Well, already, Watto, Queensland have got in 20 players in this game. It's a roster of 20. This is Xavier Honza, who's coming in to pitch the fifth inning. It could be the final one. I mean, you've managed these tournaments before. Is there some value? I've been kind of speculating that it must feel good for all these players if they've been in the game to feel like they've contributed to something after day one. It looks like that's been a priority for Queensland on day one.
Yeah, any chance you can get all your players on in game one is a great start to the tournament. Everyone get their nerves out of the way early, and it looks like Queensland's been afforded that opportunity. So it's always a good start to get everyone on there. Oscar
Rabin-Gigi leads things off from Moorabbin here in Victoria. And he takes a pitch on the outside. So, Watto, what is there's a lot of Baseball Australia faces around here. There's a lot of scouts wandering around the places. What would someone like yourself's role be at a tournament like this? I know you're here for most of. Are you here the whole week? The whole 10 days?
Yes, I will be.
Yeah.
Yep, I'll be here for most of the time. All the
so,
time,
what are you up to? You've got a notepad. You're taking. You're talking to a lot of people. What are you up to?
Yeah, no, just observing all the players out on the field. We have a big couple of years ahead of us. We have the Under-15 World Cup coming up later this year, and then long-term planning for the 2027 Under-18 World Cup. But we will have a qualifier later in the year. Just observing the players and scouting them to see what's coming up later in the year for any potential Australian selection.
Honza, another very accomplished player. This is his first AYCs, but he's been part of that prolific Brisbane North charter program. He's represented Australia on 2 occasions at the Little League World Series and the Intermediate League World Series. Well, I don't know how much you were around it. I know obviously you've moved on from Baseball Queensland, but is this a similar preparation to other years for Queensland, getting to play Taiwan, going overseas, getting to play New Zealand, those international partners?
Yeah, they went to Taiwan again this year, which is fantastic for the under-18s team. I believe there might have been some under-16s.
Yeah, they played New Zealand.
Definitely.
6-game series.
Yeah, in New Zealand, which was great to have them come over. A bit of international baseball for the Queensland players as well. And I believe some of the players had a chance to go to Taiwan. Most of them were from the under-18 team. But then also Baseball Victoria put in a team to go to Taiwan as well late last year. So it was always a good opportunity to get extra game time for the players, especially at international level.
I remember sitting on a bus next to you in Japan, and you got an email, and you looked very excited when you read it, and it was about an opportunity to go to Taiwan at the time, or maybe it was the finalizing of some of those details of this under-18. How does Queensland even make a connection to go play in a tournament in one of the biggest baseball cities in the world? As Ben-Gigi pops one out towards center field. It is another catch out in center field by Xavier Lee. He's gone 3 for 3 today with a couple RBIs, and that's a tricky catch to make in the heat in the sun. Walk me through that, Shane Watson.
How about those catches in the outfield? Back-to-back innings there with some plays in the outfield. But he took a good route, stayed with that ball, and took that catch over his shoulder. That was great.
Wow, it just sort of mirroring each other. That's how the last inning ended. As Peter Beatty steps in for his first at-bat of the tournament. Another Melbourne local getting his time to shine. But yeah, Watto, how did that Queensland or that Taiwan connection come? Because they love their baseball in Chinese Taipei.
Yeah, we have a connection in Queensland. Ricky Lowe is the gentleman. He put that connection together. The first year that came across our plate, it was quite late. It was like, middle of November for a middle of December tournament. And it was something that you just couldn't pass up. And, we took advantage of it. And, we scrambled to put a team together, a competitive team, to head over there. And, and the Queensland program hasn't looked back, sending a team to Taiwan in the last 3 years. So, to get that opportunity, and having that fortunate connection with Ricky Lowe into Taiwan, is fantastic for that Queensland program. And following on with that, Baseball Victoria also put a team in that tournament as well. So starting to expand and starting to see the benefits of getting some state teams over to Taiwan.
Peter Bade swings at a pitch, fouls one away. He's been to the last